The Skoda Fabia has built up a reputation as being a solid, dependable, small car that's big on space as well as value. For instance, it's got one of the biggest boots of any super mini. I mean, it's deep, it's wide, and it's very square. And also, you can get the Fabia with these handy luggage straps, so they'll keep your shopping nice and secure so it doesn't spill about all over the place when you're driving home. The square body means it's very spacious here in the back. For instance, I've got lots of knee room, absolutely loads of headroom, and it's wide enough to carry 3 adults, although I wouldn't want to travel too far. Fabia is also roomy in the front too. And it's very easy to get comfy because you can adjust the steering wheel for rake and reach, and you can also alter the height of the driver's seat. There are lots of different cupboards where you can store all your knickknacks. There's a glove box up here as well, which has a cover on. In higher spec models, there's even room for your magazines. That'll be me in a couple of weeks. There's lots of cup holders here and here. And if you've got big bottles, don't worry, there's even room for them here in the door bin.
There's more to like about this Super Mini than just practicality though, as it also feels very grown up to drive.
The Skoda Fabia is a very comfortable car. It's good on the motorway, but it's also great round town because it's nice and easy to drive because all the controls are very light. Visibility is great as well. I mean, you've probably noticed it's nice and airy and light in here. That means it gives you lots of confidence when manoeuvring round town. And unlike on some other cars, the A-pillar doesn't seem to kind of get in your way and create much of a blind spot, which gives you confidence when pulling out at junctions.
So then, the Fabia is a good little car. However, it does have some bad points.
For starters, the 1.2 3-cylinder engine in this car sounds a bit gruff. It's almost like a diesel when you rev it. And then there's the Fabia's handling. I mean, it's more competent rather than compelling. For instance, if I wiggle the steering wheel, nothing seems to happen. It's just not very responsive. Finally, I'm not particularly keen on the interior because it's a little bit drab, even with this two-tone effect we've got here. And the plastics are all a bit hard and brittle and uninviting.
And the trade-off for that practical boxy body is that next to a Ford Fiesta or Mazda 2, the Skoda looks a little bit bland.
But if your key priorities are space, value for money and dependability, then the little Skoda Fabia could be right up your street.